Good morning, Cougars. Today is Friday, November 8th. Today we have a cheer interview and club information. Now to our lunch menu.
Today for lunch we're having a hot ham and cheese, smile potatoes, broccoli, and fruit. There will also be a pizza line.
Good morning and welcome back to Local Lincoln. Credit recovery is every Tuesday and Thursday from 3 to 5 p.m. in Miss Matheny's room. Juniors and seniors, we will be hosting a field trip to WVU for an admissions and college tour on Friday, November 15th. See Mrs. Freeman for more information. All NJROTC cadets must report to NJROTC Club during second lunch. There is no school on Monday. Report cards go home November 13th. The following honor societies are now accepting applications: Art with Miss Sadler, Math with Mr. DeMarco, Social Studies with Mr. Warden, and Science with Mrs. Beveridge. All applications are due back to these teachers on Tuesday, November 12th. We will be hosting a financial aid information session on Tuesday, November 19th at 5 p.m. in the Commons area. Please bring a parent or guardian to learn all about your financial aid opportunities. Thank you and enjoy your 3-day weekend. Now for club information. Today is Club Group 2. During first lunch, the following clubs will meet: Student Council with Miss Matheny, Mr. DeMarco, and Mrs. Freeman in the auditorium. Crochet Club with Mrs. Duncan in room 214. Chess Club with Mr. Sharp in room 219. Gaming Club with Miss C. Boot in room 212. Ukulele Club with Mrs. Linger in room 132. Thrive Tribe Coping Strategies with Mr. Hussey and Mrs. Long in room 217. And National Art Honor Society with Miss Sadler in room 207. During second lunch, the following clubs will meet: DECA with Mrs. Yurgo and Mrs. Burns in room 135. Caring Cougars with Mrs. Wolf and Mrs. Osborne in room 111. Mythbusters as seen on TV with Mrs. Hostetler in room 211. English Honorary with Mrs. Childs in room 117. Mock United Nations Debate Club with Mr. Freeman and Mr. Warden in room 218. NJROTC with Petty Officer Deaton in the upper gym. And Thrive Tribe Coping Strategies with Mr. Hussey and Mrs. Long in room 217. There will be a special ed department meeting in room 109 during first lunch. Teachers, take a look at the screen to see where you need to be for clubs today.
Good morning. I'm Chance Wine with Cougar Corner. Anyone interested in baseball, there will be a meeting today at 11:15 in the auditorium with Coach Smith. Girls basketball tryouts are Monday, November 11th from 3 to 5 p.m. Tonight, the football team is headed to Bridgeport to take on the Indians at 7 p.m. Come support your Cougars. Tomorrow, the regional cheer competition is taking place at Lincoln High School at 4 p.m. The doors open at 3:15. It's $7 for adults and $5 for students to come and watch. Only WVSSAC CNI cards will be accepted. Now into some cheer interviews.
Hello everyone, I'm Davin Zimmerman, and today I'm going to be doing some cheer interviews. How does it feel knowing it's your last year on the cheer team?
It's kind of surreal. I wish it wasn't, because when I was a freshman, I would have never thought my senior year was going to be here so fast, and now it is. And I'm trying to make everything count, all these practices. Each practice means something, each spirit day, each game, everything means something now more than it did 4 years ago. So it sucks, it really does, because I wish I didn't have to leave my team. So.
What's it like being the only junior on the cheer team?
Well, sometimes it's kind of lonely, but I kind of enjoy it sometimes, so then I don't have to deal with everyone all the time.
How do you think your team is going to do this coming Saturday at regionals?
I believe we're going to do really well. We've come a very long way from what we originally were doing at the beginning of the season. I'm confident that the girls on my team are going to do what they need to do for each other and for our team, for our coaches. No matter what happens, I'm proud of what we've done and what we've accomplished so far. We've come such a long way from everything that's happened. We've overcome so many obstacles before. And I truly do believe that if we give everything we have this weekend, that we could come out on top and make it to states again.
How do you think your team is going to do going to regionals?
Well, I've watched these girls grow a lot over the season, and I'm really confident that we're going to do very good as long as we do what we're supposed to do.
Thank you, ladies. Make sure to check out the regional cheer competition at Lincoln High School tomorrow at 4. Now to Des with a mental moment.
Here's a mental moment with Des. Let's take some time and talk about SAD, Seasonal Affective Disorder. Seasonal affective disorder is a type of depression that's related to changes in seasons, beginning and ending about the same time every year. If you're like most people with SAD, your symptoms start in the fall and continue into winter months, sapping your energy and making you feel moody. These symptoms often resolve during the spring and summer months. Less often, SAD causes depression in spring and early summer, resolves during the fall and winter months. Treatment for SAD includes light therapy, phototherapy, psychology, and medications. And that was a mental moment with Des.
Good morning, Lincoln. The current temperature is 51 and the sun is still rising. When we all leave school today, the temp will be 65 and bright. And for kickoff tonight, it will be 52 and cool into the night. That's all I have for you today. Have a great rest of your day.
Today, tune in next week for Lincoln's unpopular opinions and their hidden talents. Have a great day and enjoy your 3-day weekend.